Hello, this is Radnick. It's Tuesday the 28th of August 2012. It's the second round of the Capital One Cup. All of the Premier League teams that are in at this round avoided each other, so I've got 10 games today and 3 games tomorrow. So here's the team news. Aston Villa makes 7 changes from the team that lost against Wigan at the weekend. The players still in the side: Stevens, Delph, Nzogbia and Darren Bent. Everton make 9 changes from the team that won 3-0 against Tottenham at the weekend: Darren Gibson and Tim Howard, the 2 players who remain. QPR makes 6 changes from the team that lost 4-0 at Old Trafford at the weekend. Fabio returns in the defence, along with Duffy and Young. Diakite, Townsend and Bothroyd also given their first appearances of the season. Southampton make 10 changes from the team that won against Sunderland at the weekend, Artur Boruc the only player who stays in the team. Stoke travel to Tranmere with a completely different team to the one that drew 0-0 with West Brom at the weekend. Sunderland make 5 changes from the team that lost away at Southampton at the weekend: Kilgallen, Coyer, Gardner, Stewart and Connor Wickham coming in. Swansea make 9 changes from the team that lost to Fulham at the weekend: Angel Rangel and Michel Vorm the only players who remain. West Brom make 9 changes from the team that drew 0-0 with Stoke at the weekend: Ben Foster and Odin Wingy the players who remain in the team. West Ham make 8 changes to the team that lost to Chelsea at the weekend: Reed, Diame and Jarvis the player who remain. West Ham still looking for their first goal of the season. Wigan make 10 changes from the side that beat Aston Villa at the weekend: Angelo Henriquez the only player to remain in the side. Huddersfield kick off then here at home against Wigan. It's in slow motion again, so I'm going to increase the speed. There we go. That's much better as they go into the box. Out wide to Hunt. Cross comes in. And it's in. Beckford scores for Huddersfield in 30 seconds. Not a good start for Wigan at all. Hunt with a great cross. Boyce unable to clear, kicks it into Olsen and Beckford pounces to stab the ball home. Ridgewell with a throw out on the left for West Brom. Gets it back. Crosses it in, and it's headed away, and headed away again, and headed away again. There's a lot of headers. Eventually it's down. Akinfenwa puts it out to the left. The wingers coming inside, and now they've gone back. Northampton with a good bit of pressure here. And possession. Hackett with the shot, and it's a good save from Foster, who then clears. Early corner for Aston Villa. Nzogbia puts it in. Lee High heads it away, and Delph picks it up. Goes all the way back to Shay Given in today for Guzan. Up to Hurd. Back to Shay Given. Here's Stevens on the left. Back into Delph. Out to Nzogbia on the left. He's got a bit of space. He goes wide. He whips it in. And it's in the net. But it was a foul by Andy Weinman. Been disallowed. Weinman's even got a yellow card for it. As the ball came in, loads of people ran into the goal. It was actually a foul on one of the players, on the defenders, not the goalkeeper. Early corner for Stoke. Whelan puts it in, headed down, and it's put in by Cameron. The centre-back has scored for Stoke. They lead here at Tranmere 1-0. Whelan whipped the ball into the far post. It was nodded down by a defender, and then Cameron pounced. Goal kick for Huddersfield. Hill picks it up. Puts it into Beausejour. Over the top for Henriquez. He's past the keeper and he puts it in. It's 1-1. Wigan have equalised within only 4 minutes of going behind. Beausejour with a fantastic pass. Henriquez ran onto it, took it past the keeper with ease, and then just put it in the net. 1-1. Thrown on the left for Bristol. Gets it back. Here is Pearson. Back out wide. Here's the cross. No, into Pearson. Here's the cross, and it's put in the net by Anderson. 1-0 Bristol City against QPR. Lots of space for Cunningham. Rolls it nicely into Pearson, who goes past Duffy and then pings it up Diving header through Diakite. Anderson scores. Stones with the ball, up to Barkley. Here's Gibson. Forward to Sinclair in the box. Across, and Anichebe puts it home. There was a lot of lag in that goal. But Anichebe has scored. Gibson, great ball forward to Sinclair. Sinclair was tackled, and Anichebe got to the ball first, put it in the net. Free kick for Marshall. And it's in. Ben Marshall, on his full debut for West Bromwich Albion, puts them ahead against Northampton with a cracking free kick. You'd have thought it would have favoured a left footer, but no, he doesn't care. He puts it in the top corner anyway. Corner for Oxford, in it comes. Diving header at the back post, and Wright puts it in. Oxford lead Sunderland. Chapman whips the ball in. No one follows Rains to the back. It's a looping header. Wright out jumps O'Shea and just puts it past Mingale with ease. Long throw by Wickham, in it comes, and Chapman heads it away. Wickham picks it up. Cross to O'Shea, who goes for the shot, and it is blocked. Here come Oxford on the counter. Out to the left. Into the box with Rigg. Cuts it back, and it's in. 2-0 to Oxford. Wow, Heslop with a goal. O'Brien gave it to Rigg, completely unmarked. Charged forward, pulled it back, and Heslop got lucky. Mingale should have done better. Nichols with the goal kick. Controlled by Guttridge. Out to the wing with Hackett. He comes inside, crosses it, and it's cleared by Dawson. Here's Marshall. Looks for Long. Long over to Odemwingie coming inside. And Odemwingie scores. 2-0 to West Bromwich Albion. It was a good run from Odemwingie, and it was a good finish. Long had time to find Odemwingie. Odemwingie was under no pressure whatsoever. He just passed it under the keeper. Corner for Everton. Distan at the far post. Heads it back. And Anichebe nods it home. Second goal for Everton. Second goal for Victor Anichebe. As the cross came in, Distan backed away. No one marking him. Headed it in. Anichebe also unmarked to head it home. Free kick for Oxford. And Johnson. Was that Adam Johnson? He flicked it into his own goal. 3-0 to Oxford against Sunderland. What a first half performance this has been. Adam Johnson scoring the own goal. It's a very good finish. If he'd been going the other way, I would congratulate him. Gower with a long range free kick. And it hits the bar. Oh, Davies now with the rebound, puts it back in. What a free kick. Goal kick to Morecambe. Keeper goes long. It's flicked on. But there's confusion in the defence, and Holroyd is through, and Morecambe have the lead at West Ham. Reed tackles the player and then runs into Collins, and the ball drops perfectly for Holroyd. And then he smashes it. Oh boy, Bogdan gets a foot to it, but it goes in off the post. Free kick for Southampton. Whipped in. Shaw down to Derrida. That's a great save from the Walsall keeper. Defence have to put it out for a corner, which Do Prado would take as well. In it comes, and it's cleared. Thrown for Gillingham out on the left. Hibbert picks it up. Gives it early to Anichebe, but it's a poor pass. Here come Gillingham now. And Everton win it back again. Here's Oviedo. Into Gibson, up to Sinclair. Running inside. Here's Barkley. Out to Naismith on the right. Cross back in. And Anichebe has his hat-trick. Jelavic had a hat-trick in the first half at the weekend for Everton. And Anichebe has a hat-trick in the first half midweek for Everton. What a striking options they have. It was a great ball in from Naismith. Free kick for Portsmouth from deep. In it comes, and Clark heads away. Weinman flicks it over the defender, and Weinman's through. Weinman against the keeper, and he misses. What an opportunity for Villa. And Kilgallen cuts out the cross and launches it straight to Graham, who controls it well. And he's found Wickham in space, and that's a great save from the Oxford goalkeeper. Johnson with the resulting corner. In it comes. And it's headed away. is O'Shea. Back to Johnson. Cross in. It's cleared. Gardner. And it's tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. Free kick for Gillingham. Floated in. And it's in the net. Anichebe has got his 4th goal of the game. Unfortunately, though, it is an own goal. As the ball came in from Martin, Kedwell was free. And then Anichebe got ahead of him, but it went in. Everton kick off here. Straight out to the left with Sinclair. He's going down the line. Here's the cross. And Naismith has got another one. But it won't count. Why not? It was offside. It was offside. Everton almost striking back straight away. Sinclair down the line. Naismith was just offside at the far post. Good header. Collins with the ball at the back. Here's McCartney. Up to Maiga. Back to McCartney. Here's O'Neill into Maiga. Back heel to McCartney. Here's Maiga again. And McCartney and O'Neill. Someone needs to put it in the box. And they do. And it's headed away. And now here go Morecambe on the break with Rossi. He's past one. And he's put it through. Oh, his own player blocked a pass. There were 2 of them through. They've still got the ball here. Fleming into Rossi. He's round one and he's scored. It's a 2nd goal for Morecambe. West Ham in all kinds of trouble now. They'd spurned a great opportunity just moments before, but then Rossi goes round his defender with ease and calmly passes it into the corner of the net. 2-0 Morecambe. Cesar with a free kick. Here's Fabio. Up to Townsend. Looks inside for Diakite. Back to Townsend. Into Bothroyd. Here's Granero. That's a great save. Granero gets it back, but he has fouled his man. Whitehead with a free kick. Takes it short to Whelan and gets it back. And that's a tackle by the Tranmere striker. Here come Tranmere. But that's a good tackle from Cameron. Tranmere pick it up though. Here's Wallace. Forward to the striker and he puts it just wide. Corner. Monk, and it's in. Monk has scored for Swansea. They've had so many chances. Finally, one of them's gone in. Great ball in from Gower. He's been doing good set pieces all game. Monk flicks it onto the far post. The guy there cannot get it away. 1-0 Swansea. Free kick for Portsmouth in the Villa half. They take it short. They pass it round. And that's a foul by Delph on the edge. Yellow card for Fabian Delph. Portsmouth with a good position for a free kick here. Harris to take. And it goes over the bar. Bristol City have it on the right with Wilson. Into Adoma. Back to Wilson. Puts it across. Here's Kelly on the edge. And the shot goes in. 2-0 to Bristol City against Queen's Park Rangers. Liam Kelly with a great shot from outside the area. As Wilson pulled this ball back, there were no QPR players anywhere near Kelly. He had time for one touch, pick his spot and smash it in. Foster on the ball. Rolls it out to Dawson. Over the top. Long's chasing. He controls it well. He's down the right wing now. Here's the cross. And it's put in by Dorrans. 3-0 to West Bromwich Albion. Shane Long did well to control, had lots of time, went past the defender, put it in, and Dorrans at the near post with the slide manages to turn it into the net. Morecambe with a throw out on the right. Richardson cuts it out straight up to Shamak. Tries to give it to Carroll, but it's poor. O'Neill picks it up. Here is Demel. Whips it into Shamak, and Shamak scores. 2-1 to West Ham. They have a lifeline from Shamak. They still need another one to send this game to extra time. They've got 25 minutes to do it. Demel had loads of time. Put the ball in. Shamak left his man. Just nodded it past the keeper. Goal kick for Walsall. Keeper goes long. Fonte picks it up. Gives it to Richardson. Here's De Ridder. Down the right. He's past his man. Into Do Prado. Back to Richardson. Here's De Ridder again. Richardson. Cross comes in, and he has scored. Fraser Richardson scores with a cross. What a goal. I mean, Lambert scored a good goal at the weekend, but this is something else. Completely unintentional though. Look at the bend on this. Keeper's got no chance. Just inside the post. Just what Southampton needed. Given with the goal kick. Plays it short to Lehigh. Into Clark. Up to Ireland. All the way back to the keeper, who puts it out short to Clark again. Here's Hurd. Stevens. Forward towards Benteke. He's got some space. He's turned round and he's gone back to Lehigh though. Here's Ireland. He's found Wyman into Bent, and Darren Bent has scored. His shooting this season has been terrible up until that moment when he thundered the ball into the back of the net. It was a great ball from Ireland to find Wyman, and he unselfishly put it across to Darren Bent, who just smashed it in with as much power as he could. Aston Villa lead Portsmouth by 1-0. Kilgallen to Johnson on the left. Back to Kilgallen. Crosses it in. Gardner heads to Johnson. Cross again. Larsson puts it in. Everyone stopped and they've carried on. Larsson has scored for Sunderland. They've got 10 minutes. They are 3-1 down. Kilgallen with the cross. Gardner flicked it to Johnson. He powered it across. And Larsson finished well with his left foot. Lifeline for Sunderland. Walsall have the ball at the back. Into Chambers. Here's Patterson. Cork cuts it out though. Here's Derrida down the right. Comes into De Prado. And the keeper saves. And Walsall are able to get it away. Morecambe with a throw out on the right. Coming inside with McDonald. His right. Now back to McDonald. Down the right wing with Darville. Cross comes in. Collins clears. And Diame clears, but Morecambe pick it up. West Ham need the ball and they need to get it forward. They've only got 6 minutes left. It's round the corner and Fleming. Oh, that was a really good goal from Morecambe there. 3-1. That's probably it for West Ham. As the ball came in, it was a good piece of play. Fleming ran through unmarked and put it in easily. Goal kick, 5 minutes to go. Tranmere looking for a goal that will take this game to extra time. Cameron and Shotton get it away. Walters gives it to Jones. Out to Shea. Back into Walters. Here's Jones. Finds Kitely in space. Kitely scores. That is 2-0 to Stoke. That should wrap up the victory and put them through to the third round. It was a good play from Jones. He span round, saw Kitely in space, perfectly onside. The first touch to take the keeper out of the game, and he just rolled it in with his left foot. Yeovil have the ball in midfield. Looking forward, over the top, here's Foley. And it's a great save from Vorm. And Bartley finally gets it away. Late free kick for Wigan. Caldwell puts it straight at the goalkeeper. 1 minute of added time remaining. Oxford have the ball right up in the Sunderland half. Here's the cross. And it's in. That's put the cherry on the cake. 4-1 to Oxford. James Constable with the goal. Poor challenge out on the wing. Chapman with loads of time to pick his cross. Constable was just there and just nodded it in. 4-1 Oxford. Sunderland kick off then. They really have been poor today. And that's the final whistle. No, it's not. Then why did Johnson leave it? There is the final whistle. It's a deserved win for Oxford. 1 minute left now. Rolls it out short. Here's the left back. Powered forward, but Wilson picks it up, gives it to Whelan. Here's Breck Shea into Walters. Spins round, gives it to Jones. And Jones scores. Finally he has scored. He has had so many chances in this game. Finally he puts the ball in the back of the net. It was a good turn from Walters. Jones, with the first touch, takes that defender out of the game. Left foot, passes it into the back of the net. 3-0 to Stoke. And there it is, the final whistle. In the end, Stoke comfortably through to the third round with a 3-0 win. Long throw for Northampton right at the end of this game. And they don't even get to take it. It's the end of the match. West Brom with a commanding 3-0 win. Throw in for Morecambe. And that's the end of the game. West Ham knocked out of the Capital One Cup by Morecambe. 30 seconds left. Still 1-1. Jordi Gomez picks it up from the throw. Figueroa into Caldwell. Here's Beausejour to MacArthur. He gives it to Dicko. Here's Henriquez. Back to Dicko. Just wide of the post. That's probably going to be it. And it is. This game goes to extra time. 20 seconds left. Yeovil have a goal kick. They've gone short. They need a goal if they want to stay in this competition. They've gone out to the left. They're still going with McAllister. Comes inside. It's over the top. And that's the end of the game. Swansea are through. They didn't play particularly well. And it is their first win of the season. 4 seconds left. Goal kick for Gillingham. And that's it. The ball's going to end up in the net. No, it isn't. Everton win 3-1. Anichebe with all the goals, including an own goal. Easy, dominating performance. And there is the end of the match. QPR beaten away by Bristol City. They were very poor. They had very few chances. It's a deserved victory for Bristol City. And that's the end of the game. Aston Villa hold on for a 1-0 win over Portsmouth. Richardson with the throw, and that's the end of the game. Southampton win 1-0 with a fantastic unintentional goal from Fraser Richardson. Goal kick for Huddersfield. Plays it long. Comes into Ward. Back to him. And it's flicked back to the goalkeeper by Figueroa. Joel rolls it out to Boyce. Here's Miachi. Into Dicko. Comes inside. Finds Henriquez. Henriquez shoots and scores. Second goal of the game for Angelo Henriquez. 5 minutes into extra time. And Wigan have the lead. It was good play, hold-up play from Dicko. Henriquez rides the challenge of Clark and then uses power to smash it just over the keeper. Throw in for Huddersfield out on the left. Here's Ward. Here's Bowyer. Plays it across to Arfield. Into the box. Shoots. And that's a great save from Joel. Throw in for Huddersfield. Into Clayton. Back to Dixon. Here's Bowyer. Back to Clayton with space. He crosses it and it's headed in by Ward. Huddersfield's turn to equalise. It's 2-2 with 10 minutes of extra time played. Poor marking after the throw. Plenty of space, and that's a very good headed finish. And Wigan are down to 10. Beausejour injured and off. Caldwell with a free kick from deep. And it's headed away. And Watson puts in the rebound. Wigan have the lead. They're down to 10, but there are only 7 minutes left of extra time. Caldwell's free kick was initially headed away by Arfield, but Watson was there to volley it straight through the goalkeeper. Should have saved that. Wigan have the lead. Throw in for Huddersfield. We're into added time at the end of extra time. Here's Ward. Cuts it back. Figueroa heads it away. And MacArthur gives it to Dicko. He boots it down the pitch. Out of play. Throw in for Huddersfield. Watson picks it up. Here's Miachi. Out to Figueroa. Back to Miachi in a bit of space. And he wins the corner. Good play from Miachi. Watson with the corner. In it comes. And it's headed away. Figueroa. And that's it. Wigan win 3-2 after extra time. A fantastic performance in a very good match. Well done, Wigan. Here are the results of Tuesday's games then. 7 of the Premier League teams making it through to the third round tonight. 3 teams who are out though. Queen's Park Rangers, Sunderland and West Ham all suffering defeat at the hands of lower league opposition.